What's up, guys? This is El Perro Curioso, and this is Off Air with Nachin.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
Yeah, there you go, perro.
Welcome, you guys. This is Off Air with Nachin. This is the way that I'm going to be connecting with you guys in a digital platform, and we're going to be discovering different topics. And today we have a special one. Since it's like May, we're going to be celebrating Mother's Day, and we're going to do it in a big way with the mamacita.
Yeah,
we're going to be interviewing a single mom. We're coming back with that and more. Stay tuned, porque Off Air with Nachin is just getting started. Let's do this. Hey guys, so we're back with Off Air with Nachin. Good job, si saben gritar. So we're back y vamos a tener aquí a nuestra invitada de honor, a beautiful girl that is reflecting the times of today. A lot of people I remember like look at me and they're like, man, you're such age, why aren't you married? I'm like, dude, because times have changed. I'm like a rare commodity, you know, a Latino hasn't gotten married. But we have a beautiful lady that did, and she's gonna give us all about it. But she's going to tell us what it is and what it takes to be a single mom. Please welcome Gina. Perro. Hey, ¿qué le dijiste al perro soldado, Gina? Welcome. Hey, good. Is the perro sick or what did you do to it?
I don't know. It's the weather.
It's the weather. Whether he likes it or not.
Whether he likes it or not, he's a dog.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And one of the reasons why I wanted to bring you here is because I want to highlight all walks of life, and you're a great example that I want to follow, and other people to see, like the young people that are coming up and people that are trying to make it in life, and you're a great example to show that, like, you're a single mom.
Yes.
A single mom of how many kids?
Three. They're 10, 6, and 4.
10, 6, and 4. When you were growing up, did you see yourself as a single mom?
No, I never did. I don't think you ever see yourself like that. I never did. I figured I'd be married and have my family and have my kids. And
So you believe the whole story de novela?
see,
You're like,
Ay, pinche Jorge Ignacio va a venir a recogerme, pero me recogió y me dio 3 niños.
pretty much. I mean, why lie?
yeah, so what happened? I mean, ¿qué pasó?
You meet someone and you think, you know what, this is a person that I'm happy with, and you're on this page, but then time goes by and you realize you're on a different page. You're not going the same way, and and sometimes that happens in everything.
But you think it's because men and women give each other this fake vibe when they first meet each other, and they're about impressing each other rather than being?
Yeah, and honestly, you really don't get to know a person until you live with that person.
Really?
Until you live with that person, and I remember when I first met him. Oh, mi carro siempre, it was always clean, and that. And
Was your car? He worked for a car wash?
No, he didn't.
No,
I'm just saying my car was always clean, and now it's like there's Cheeto bags. I mean, it's because I have
Oh, so
kids,
he was your worker. Él te lo limpiaba.
No, he was in construction. I met him at the club.
Oh, the club. Shout out for those club girls. Go-go dancers. You were not a go-go dancer, right?
No, I was not a go-go dancer. It was actually the first club I went to in LA.
No.
And I met him.
You're not from LA?
No, I'm from the Bay Area.
O sea,
Soy así del Valley.
she's from the Mexicans de, up north that hardly speak Spanish. O sea, ¿cómo estás? I mean, how are you, chama?
Estoy bien, gracias.
Qué bueno.
Gracias.
El perro ya se impresionó, ya está afuera.
Perdón.
El perro ya anda con el otro dos. We have 2 perros. One that came out in the scene and the other one didn't make it because he was going to break the camera. Pinche perro. Dude, can you bark like a dog?
Yeah.
A ver. Pinche perro de Tijuana.
Look at that. All right, I can bark.
Pinche perro se lo está muriendo. So Gina, I like I said, I wanted to bring a single mom on board because at the end of the day, I want to showcase what society is today, 2016. We have a different demographic, and I mean, it's not the typical family like before where you had the couple, raising kids. Nowadays, there's different options. Like you got out because you didn't like it, right?
Yeah, it's just.
Was it easy? Let the youngsters know.
No. Was
Not
it?
that you're not young. I mean, las cremas están buenas. Puro el amor.
El abón. Was it hard leaving my marriage? Yes. Is it hard being a single mom? Yes.
How do you do it?
You know what? You just have to do it. You know, a lot of people are like, aren't you tired? When you're a single parent, not just a single mom, it's a single parent, you don't have time. You don't have time to get tired. You don't have time to get sick. You know, like if I'm sick, I still have to keep going. You know, because if I don't work, they don't eat. You know, the rent.
And what happens when you're in between those trials and tribulations where you don't have a job, you're lost, your life is just changing? Like when you split from this guy, perhaps he's giving you child support. I don't know, and I don't really get into that. But what comes to your mind?
A lot of things come to your mind, you know, but at the same time.
Ay, ya no me van a dar pepino.
No. A lot of things do come to mind, and you know, being a girl, there's a lot of options. You have a few more options than
Pues
men.
sí, está el Dames and Games, está Sam's.
You know, there
Tijuana.
is, but then you're also a parent, so you also have to think, okay, yeah, there's easy ways out, but I'm raising kids, and these kids are gonna look up to me. And
But wouldn't you want these kids to be driving BMWs, Power Wheels?
yeah, once they work for him.
No, es que
No, es que no es que that. They have to know.
Un fin de
you know what
semana
I
en
mean?
Tijuana, you know, you make a couple thousand, you come back happy.
No. You
No
know,
te creas, you're my kind of girl.
I'm like, I'm not, you know.
Okay, so you saw yourself and you saw that this guy was providing, but it's not enough, right? Because
It's
it's
not.
always two. A whole family a
Yeah.
little stronger. But now with today's times, that's not the option. The option is survival.
Yeah.
How do you do it? I mean,
I had a job. When I separated from my ex-husband, I had a job. I made decent money, but daycare is expensive. I have 3 kids.
how much is daycare right now?
Daycare, I was paying $175 a week
Dang.
for 3 kids.
That's cheap. That's I think
and that's cheap,
cheaper.
but they were still charging me to take them to
Back
school
and
in the
forth.
morning. Yeah.
And was that your tia or your abuelita?
No, that was an actual daycare center.
Oh,
So, if you think about it, that's almost $800 a month that you're dishing out for daycare.
Plus
Plus, you still have
food.
your rent. You have your car payment. If you have a car payment, your insurance, your cell phone bill. You still have to clothe these kids. You still have to do everything. Times were hard, and I found myself thinking, I have to do something, or I'm not gonna make it, you know. And I'm gonna be your statistic. I'm gonna be another mom on welfare with all these kids. And I said I can't do that.
We're coming back with that. We're gonna find out what Gina has done to survive in the game of life. And she's a young lady. How old are you, if I may
I'm
know?
29.
You see? And she's doing it because survival's the key. We're coming back con eso y más aquí en Off Air con Nachin.
Nothing can stop me.
Alright, so we're back. And continuamos aquí con Gina, la cochina. No, Gina, the single mom. And we're talking about your hustle. ¿Cómo es de que Gina sobrevive when she needs to take care of these 3 kids?
I start selling apples. I start doing what, you know.
Cállate que la de Blancanieves vendiendo
Sí,
apples te va a matar.
No, I'm the apple lady. So, manzanas de chamoy, and
Oh, yeah?
I do tostilocos and party trays, and hey, whatever the customer asks for.
And I gotta tell you guys, like, I tried her products. When I first met Gina, she reached out and she's like, "You guys want some?" I was at a radio station. She brought them on board. And we tried them and they were the best, honestly, because tú los haces del corazón y se ve que they're homemade.
Yeah.
¿Cuál es tu Instagram para las personas que quieran, like, if they want to order? ¿Sí se los mandas o
Yeah,
todo?
it's Gina's_antojitos. You can find me on Instagram, or you can find me on Facebook. To place an order, you can DM me, email me, or send me a DM. What is it? Wait.
El DM donde agarras el
Yeah.
público. No, for real, you guys, este informal es para apples de Gina's. Compren y chupen mucha manzana. Bueno, pues.
Oh, yeah.
No, but Gina, seriously, like, I know it's hard for you having the kids and, you know, working hard para divertirte. Like, what do you do for fun? Like, una mujer, you're 29, you're young, pero la vida te puso, pues, estas circunstancias. What do you do?
For fun?
Yeah.
I sleep.
What?
Yes.
Oh!
No, I
You're
do.
asleep like the directors and the people in the background.
No, I do go out from time to time. I like to dance, so I do go out from time to
¿De
time.
qué música te gusta?
Lo que sea. Anything.
Y like cumbias, bachata, all
Cumbia,
that?
bachata, banda.
¿Corridos?
Corridos.
Ay, tú eres mafiosa.
Es mafioso. Es mafioso.
Ah, do you like chop? Well, you know what? We got you a surprise because eres una mujer que te gusta bailar y pues te mereces lo mejor. Y una mujer como tú que es triunfadora, I gotta give it up for all the single moms out there. De verdad, you guys are really good. You really have no me time, huh?
Not really. It's between work and the kids. It's
PlayStation, cable, fights, nada de eso no salir ya.
no,
Sí.
not really.
Well, you know what? We're gonna make it happen for you. Te traímos a un muchacho straight out of Ibiza. This guy es un modelo allá. Y pues we hired him. Casi se terminaba el show. We barely started, but you know what? El budget se nos fue 99% en el muchacho para traértelo para acá.
Wow,
Y
thank
pues
you.
quiero presentártelo. Maybe you guys can go out on a date or, you know, te voy a llevar a comer un hot dog. You like hot dogs?
Yeah, I do.
Bueno, well, let's welcome el muchacho que vino desde Ibiza. Dice que no se quiere quitar la máscara porque lo pueden agarrar los predators porque es mucha feria. So, chavalón, come in. Apenas puede caminar y... ¡Mira! ¡Ah! ¡Se está encuerando! Siéntate. This guy's... Bro, we're trying to run away. She already has 3 kids. Ya no quiere más. ¿Qué estás tratando de hacer tú? ¿Haciéndole otro niño o qué?
Sin niño. Oh.
¿Qué dijo?
Sin niño, güey.
¿Habla? This guy es un modelo. What do you do out there in Ibiza? ¿A qué te dedicas? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué hiciste? ¿Sabes qué? Este muchacho nos dijeron. ¿Qué? Me están diciendo los muchachos de producción. ¿Por qué no me dijeron esto antes? Que es modelo, pero de fotos de comida de perro. De perro. Sal. Quítate aunque sea la camisa para que se emocione, pobre muchacha. Enséñale. Para la cámara. ¡Ese es luchador de Tijuana! Es para que veas que digas que no te queremos. Ah, le hablan allá, señor. Iria, ya llegó la pizza. Vaya y traiga una. Por favor, gracias. Es para que veas que sí te queremos. Right here en Off-Air con Nachin te estamos dando.
Thank you.
Para el otro te traemos uno más feo porque este te super gustó, ¿verdad?
Sí, me afectó.
¡Ay! So ya va a ser fourth kid, baby shower?
That'll be the next show.
No, thank you so much, Gina, for coming
Thank
through.
you for having me.
Te lo agradezco. And welcome to the next chapter. Okay. You guys, this Off-Air with Nachin Chapter 1. Y aquí terminamos. It's a little bit, we don't want to do a lot porque no te queremos aburrir, but we hope that what we do te entretenga and you feel good. Peace out.
Con lutitos que es purita propaganda. Mi vida es ser muy alegre, siempre andando de caramba.
Scene 1, take 1, audition para el pinche perro role. So why do you want to be a perro on the show?
Well, because me gusta pelear, man. I guess that's what it is right there.
¡Oh! ¡Sáquenlo!
What's up, guys? This is El Perro Curioso, and this is Off-Air with Nachin.
Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah. I'm on a new level.